So we'll see the next concept. So when amount grows to n times the principal. So we have seen the same concept in simple interest workings also. So to find simple interest, so we use the formula so Pn R by 100. When number of years was R, so it was product with the principal. So there the working was different and we found what was the period as. So here for this compound interest, so amount equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. So n is in power of this change factor. The powers of the change factors will give you the number of years. So when the period is asked, we'll see what will be the power of the change factor and we can work out, and we'll see how to work out when period is asked with an example. So we'll see an example. So now the question is, a sum of money placed in compound interest doubles in 5 years. So in how many years it becomes 8 times itself. So to double itself, it needs 5 years. To become 8 times itself, so what is the period needed? So we can't work out using the same simple interest concept. So we'll see what is the working here. So to double itself, it needs 5 years. And we are asked to find, to become 8 times, what is the period needed. So now rewriting this 8 as base of 2, so 8 can be written as 2 cube. So to become double itself, it needs 5 years. So for 8 times, so 8 is written as power of 2. And now multiplying this 3 into 5, we get the number of years. So it is 15 years. So in 15 years time, the sum of money becomes 8 times itself. So I'll show you the working, why we multiply this power with this 5. So when a sum of money doubles means, so amount is twice the principal, which is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100, so in 5 years. So to become 8 times, so this gets cancelled. So we take cube here to get 8 from 2. 2 cube is 8. So we cube on the other side also. So when you cube the other side, so already we have power 5. So 5 into 3, 15. So I have told you the power of the change factor will give you number of years, and here we have 15. So to become 8 times, it needs 15 years. So now when the period is asked for this type of question, so no need to do all this. So for 8 times, so you rewrite the 8 as base of 3, base of 2. So 2 cube is 8. So 3 into 5, 15 years. Suppose if they ask for 4 times, so how can we write 4 as base of 2? So it is 2 square. So what will be the period needed? 2 into 5, 10 years. So the same you can work out for 32 times also, which is 2 power 5. So 5 into 5, it is 25 years. Suppose if they give a sum triples in 6 years. So it becomes 3 times in 6 years and 27 times in how many years? And now base is here, 3, to become 3 times it needs 6 years. And for 27, so write this 27 as power of 3. So 3 cube is 27, and now multiplying this 3 and 6, so the period got is 18 years. So if they ask 9, so we can write 9 as 3 square. So 2 into 6, so in 12 years time it becomes 9 times. So whenever the number of times is given and years is asked, So we write this as base of 3 or if doubles base of 2 and we can find the required period. So here triples in 6 years. 27 means write this 27 as base of 3. 3 cube 18 years. So we'll see the next example. So we'll see the next example. The question is, a sum of rupees 8,000 placed in a bank doubles itself in 5 years. After 20 years, what will be the amount? So here it becomes doubles in 5 years. So we are asked to find the amount after 20 years. The previous example, number of times was given and years asked. So in this, years is given and amount is asked. So we'll see the working. The working of this question is exactly the reverse of the one which we did earlier. So earlier we saw the example. So a sum of money doubles in 5 years. So to become 8 times, it is 2 in power 3. So how many years? So we multiplied 3 with 5. So we got 15 years. So in this question, also the basis doubles. The sum of money doubles in 5 years and we are asked to find the amount after 20 years. So the base here is doubles in 5 years. So that is the base here also. After 20 years, what will be the amount? So now 3 into 5 we got as 15 and to get 20, so the base is 5. So how can you get 20 from 5? So by multiplying 4 with 5 we get 20 years. So after 20 years it is 4 into 5. So this 4 goes to power of 2. So 2 power 4 is 16. So when a sum of money doubles in 5 years, after 20 years the sum of money becomes 16 times its original sum. Here what is the sum given? It is rupees 8,000. And now to find the sum after 20 years. So after 20 years it becomes 16 times. So multiplying it with 16, we get the amount after 20 years. So multiplying 8 into 16, that is 128, or the amount is 1,28,000. So mostly students find this 4 and they just multiply this 4 with 8,000. So but don't do that. So we get this 4 by multiplying it with 5, so to get 20. So this 4 goes to the power 2 power 4. It means the sum becomes 16 times. So 8,000 into 16, the amount after 20 years is 1,28,000. So far we have seen so many concepts. So in simple interest and compound interest, I have given you so many shortcuts and logics to work out so that you can work out quickly and fastly to get the correct answer. So use all these shortcuts and work out the actual problems coming in the exam. So we'll see the presentation objectives. So at the end of this session, you'll be able to solve the following problem in simple and compound interest. So how to find simple interest? So find the original sum invested, different simple interest rates for each year, effect of change in any one of the parameters, that is principal, number of years and rate of interest, sum of money becoming n times itself to find the rate of interest, a certain sum of money doubles in n years, if it will triple itself in how many years, constant rate of interest, find the sum given the increased rate of interest. So to find the compound interest, so find compound interest where interest is compounded quarterly and half-yearly, and also difference between compound interest and simple interest when number of years is given for 2 years and for 3 years, difference between compound interest and simple interest for n years. So find the principal given the amounts for n and n plus 1 years, that is for consecutive years. So find the population after n years. Find the population after T1 plus T2 given R1% during T1 years and R2% giving T2 years. So find the rate of growth given the increased production. Find the value of depreciation and find sum of money becoming n times itself to find the sum.